Now, who's going to listen to all this over and over again? And I find it difficult to get along with people who don't know that they have it. People who come on that they're all sincere, all good, all pure, bore me to death and scare me.
Mississippi, all is just a dream. With no trust in my vision, I know nothing's as it seems. But it's still a sense I'm sensing that the colors come to me. You may see me, but I'm not here. I'll return eventually. Participate in your senseless tradition. All your clothes that cover you and drown in the delusions. Hopping on that cold dick wagon is completely up to you. But I'm leaving on my phone time cell. I got too much weird shit to do. Running through each day as if the all is just a dream. With no trust in my vision, I know nothing's as it seems. But it's still a sense I'm sensing that the colors come to me. You may see me, but I'm not here. I'll return eventually. I will tell my own story just the way I want to live. This story is all I have, and that's all that I have to give. My story's my story, his story is only history. Write your own script, find comfort quick, and convince yourself that you're free. Running through each day as if the all is just a dream. With no trust in my vision, I know nothing's as it seems. But it's still a sense I'm sensing that the colors come to me. You may see me, but I'm not here. I'll return it.
The storm was located about 30 miles northwest of Tyler.
Tennis ball size hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts.
If you are in or near the path of this storm, take cover now.
Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lucas. We are Lucas for Sheriff. It's good to be here. We enjoy our songs tonight. Oh, I'm not plugged in. Oh, yeah. Where's my cord?
But still, we hope you enjoy the songs, regardless of.
That's a great start. This is just the way that it goes.
This.
Sorry,
This
guys.
building is haunted.
Well, this so you guys get to know me a little bit.
Our
Don't
hero.
take me too serious.
Don't take any of it too seriously.
Well. Welcome to the party. Are we live yet? Yeah, we're live. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. These are the times that we look back. Maybe we'll cry, or maybe we'll laugh. Maybe we'll do both for the sake of doing so. Met my share of thieves and rats. Gone this far and I can't go back. That's something I thought that you ought to know. And when you were just a little girl, dancing in the fields of fading red curls, you were young, you tore my world apart. And an apple pie cooling on a windowsill, me and Tommy T were trying to steal, but we got caught with both our hands red. Well, these are the times that we look back. Maybe we'll cry or maybe we'll laugh. Maybe we'll do both for the sake of doing so. My share of thieves and rats. Gone this far and I can't go back. There's something I thought that you ought to know. That is that when we grew up, we weren't tall, but we sure were tough. Getting in fights, breaking people's noses. Tom and T, he liked this blues. He's playing a game that he would lose. It's a game worth playing when you bet your life. These are the times that we look back. Maybe we'll cry or maybe we'll laugh. Maybe we'll do both for the sake of doing so. My share of thieves and rats. Gone this far and I can't go back. There's something I thought that you ought to know. Like the widow always said, you're raising hell and living life too fast. When I look back with a smile and a nod, I didn't stake much on Christ or God. I got faith in the way I've lived my life. Well, these are the times that we look back. Maybe we'll try or maybe we'll laugh. Maybe we'll do both for the sake of doing so. I've met my share of thieves and rats. I've gone this far and I can't go back. There's something I thought that you ought to know. Well, that's just something thought you should know. All right.
Yes, we did a whole song. Thanks for everyone watching from all over the globe, this big earth.
Hey, Chris Rasco. Join us on outer space, Chris.
Yeah, makes a big deal. Big difference.
People up there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rasco.
He's not in the
Watching from
room.
the back
though.
porch?
We wish you were in the room.
How is space so far away from your back porch?
Well, it seems like it'd be close though. Actually, it's just going now.
We're actually really close.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do wrong, better do the right woman. Fall in love in the blink of an eye. If you're gonna do right, step away from the door, dear. Don't walk away into the rising of the dawn. These white lines will lead me to my baby. I know not where she may roam. These Texas highways roll mighty lonesome as I roll through in the heat of the night. And my heart is always waiting on a woman that'll set me free. But like the sunset, all that's beautiful is fading away from me. The sun burns low as I ride through the canyon. The moon is high and the valley low. The coyotes howling and the weeds are tumbling as I lie awake in the mother's arms. In my heart is always waiting on a woman that'll set me free. But like the sunset, all that's beautiful is right. Oh, it's right. It's right in front of me.
Sean Folsom. I like that guy. Hi, Sean.
Well, the station was empty, all the trains are gone, and I reached in my pocket and I waited for the dawn. Clock had played the drums, I hummed the sax, you know the wind, it whistled down in the railroad tracks. Well, I walked in that restaurant with something to do, and the waitress yelled at me, so did my food. Well, the water, it tastes funny when you're far from your home, but it's only the thirsty, the hunger to roam. Then the clock played the drums, and I the sax, and the wind whistled down them railroad tracks. 3 for a quarter, 1 for a dime. I'll bet it's tomorrow by Rocky Mountain time. And we will twist off each other's arms. I can't even make friends with my brain. Oh, I am too young to be where I'm going, but I am too turn back again. You know the station was empty, all the trains are gone, and I reached in my pocket, waited for the dawn. The clock had played the drums, and I hummed the sax, and when it whistled down them railroad tracks. So 3 for a quarter, 1 for a dime. I'll bet it's tomorrow by Rocky Mountain time. By Rocky Mountain time. Rocky Mountain time. By Rocky Mountain time. All right, thanks. That's an old John Prine tune. We've been playing that one for years. Yeah, we didn't have people cheering for us in like a year.
We're so
And not all at the same in the same place. Right on. Well, should I introduce everybody? Are we going to do that? Should I do that?
Nah, they'll have to sit through the interview, man.
How do I do it? Test. Test.
Get to know us real well.
Anyway. Stop it. Stop. It's not stopping.
It doesn't work via voice.
doesn't work when you're streaming and the sound engineer is relying on you to stop.
I know.
You're doing a great
fuck.
job, by the way, guys. Hey,
All right.
big shout
Well,
out
hey,
to
I'm
Universal
Lucas.
Language and everybody
My name is
involved,
Lucas
though.
Kelm. I'm Lucas.
I'm Timothy.
And my name is Steven.
And my name is Jonathan. That's Wesley.
You don't get a microphone.
He doesn't get a microphone. He's already too loud.
Aww.
But we love him.
I believe I asked for specifically red M&Ms though, and I didn't see any of those.
She drank from the flask her husband gave her on the day before he died. And as she drank, she thought she saw him from the corner of her eye. Down the hall where lovers' lips first tasted sweet summer sweat. There was the dawning of her 18th year in 1922. A lonely boy whose only hope was a girl that's lonely too. And as the years passed by, love they felt slowly wash like the blood on sinners' hands. Will the meet on Judgment Day? Oh, Sarah, God only knows. Oh, Sarah, God only knows. She drank down the whiskey as thoughts of better times passed through her head. She followed dusty footprints that lead into the bed, and past the sheets she opened a fake closet full of angry ghosts. And as she grabbed the gun she knew so well, the tears began to flow. Oh, Sarah, God only knows. 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 this is our last one for this set. Join us. We've got some interview coming up.
Hard cut.
Yep.
And I, for one, have voted, and I definitely did
Angle.
vote Lucas for sheriff.
Right on. Whoa.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Yeah.
That's good.
The second
We're
person.
professionals around here.
And well played.
Thank you. Hey, let's go around the horn. Introduce yourselves, what you play, what you do, starting with the sheriff himself.
I'm Lucas Kelm. I play acoustic and sing.
Yeah.
That's not all you do, though, really.
What else do you do?
It's spectacular. You give good hugs.
I give good hugs. I'm a good hugger.
Yeah.
My name is Steven. I play guitar.
And you sing too.
You sing too.
Yeah.
I give good hugs as well.
I think we all sing. I play bass. I'm Jonathan.
Wes does not sing.
And this guy back here.
My name's Timothy. I play guitar and sing a little bit.
Allegedly brothers.
Allegedly.
Sons of Wolves.
My name is Wesley Hart, and I was born here in Tyler, but I might have been reborn in San Antonio. I'm not sure.
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
I moved to, I was living in Austin, and then I moved here shortly after, and met up with these guys, at some point. Started playing some music. And, it's been about, I guess, 2 years now, and you guys can stop me.
What happened in San Antonio?
Why? Yeah. What?
How did you
Talk about
get
those
reborn
questions
in
with
San
that.
What do you mean you were
Antonio?
reborn
Fully
in San
reincarnated?
Antonio? What does that mean?
Oh, it was just an interesting story.
Did you get
We can go
saved?
into it right now.
Why
Yeah.
not? Because I've never heard him say it before.
No.
No, that's a no.
I'm
Did you eat some
here.
good
I play
mushrooms?
drums in the band.
The drummer with a mysterious past in San Antonio.
Yes.
That's right. That's why I usually keep him in the other room when we play, so it's weird tonight.
It's good that he's drums. Keep him in the back.
Yeah.
It's weird to see you.
He's good. So, Lucas, I've kind of known you for a while.
Yeah.
I've never seen you with a band. I've known the Lucas for sheriff, but anytime I've seen you or our paths have crossed, it was Lucas Kelm.
Yeah.
So that's the distinction. Distinction.
That is
right?
the distinction. Yeah.
The distinction. So, Lucas, let's talk about that. How long has the band been together, and how long have you been playing your own stuff?
The band, it's been about 2 years, right?
Year and a half, yeah.
Year and a half, 2 years. Tim just joined a couple months ago.
Yeah. A couple weeks or
Months
months
ago,
ago. It's only
but-
been about 2 or 3 months.
He was at every practice, so he kind of just took me a long time until he said something to let him play. He came to every one. No.
So he's just hanging out.
He did for a long time.
We just hung out.
Well, we were rehearsing
No, but
in
he
that
didn't-
space.
He was there without
Different groups.
intention. He wasn't. That's not why he was there. No, that's what was beautiful about adding.
That's a good way to get a new band member, a guy that's just hanging out.
But anyway, yeah, about a year and a half, 2 years,
Alleged brothers.
something like that. And then I started playing.
I've been playing with you.
I played
for,
a long time with John.
Over 10 years ago, I was playing with
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
He had
But I started
backing bands
the
that kind
first
of
version
rotated.
of Lucas for Sheriff was 2004.
Okay, 2004.
so
So old.
Slow burn.
Was it that long?
And I was an adult at that time. I was already like 25.
Aaron Heshe was the drummer.
So, yeah, tell me about how that got started.
How the original
the
band?
original, what was that? If my math is correct. 16 years ago.
Yeah, as long as we've been married.
When you first started writing, can you talk about that process? Who was the artist that you're like, I'm going to try to do this and start writing my own songs? Because you're a very
There's a
interesting
combination
writer.
of 3 people. I would say Ryan Adams, even though he's gotten himself into some trouble here lately. But him, he influenced me a lot, probably more than anybody. And
That's
then,
awesome.
like songs like "Sweet Carolina,"
Yeah.
like he was like 23 years old when he wrote that song. You're not old enough to be that wise yet.
Right.
But him, Aaron Sprinkle, he's a smaller, like a Christian artist, I guess, but he kind of rides the fringes of Christian music. But he does, yeah. Him, and then I had 3.
Is it me?
Jeff Tweedy.
Oh, damn it.
Jeff Tweedy for sure.
That's who I was thinking. Yeah.
Jeff Tweedy, but that's when I was. Sorry, I didn't even touch your foot.
It's okay.
Space. Jeff Tweedy at that time, but if I would say that to answer that question now, John Prine would be on there.
Oh, there you go. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Or 10 Towns, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
But I've grown up since then.
Oh man, that's five.
Let me go around. Who are you guys loving listening to right now? Or you can give me two. Someone that you guys like really got you started, and then who you listening to right now.
I got one already.
Go.
Blitzen Trapper. You ever heard of that band?
No, Blitzen Trapper.
Yeah. Like Blitzen, like the reindeer.
The reindeer.
Trapper. Their newest album is phenomenal.
Okay. Cool.
I think they're from Portland.
Let's go around.
What you got, man?
Oh man.
Texas Gentleman.
Oh yeah, Texas Gentleman's new record is spectacular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
How about what got you playing guitar and singing?
Hendrix.
Hendrix, for sure.
And my father, my pops. Yeah.
There you go.
He's a good guitarist.
Good.
I've been listening to the new Frankie and the Witch Fingers album.
It's a good one.
They have a new one out?
Yes.
It's nice.
What's it called?
Yeah.
The new one? I didn't know the new one.
Monsters eating humans eating monsters. I think that's the title of it.
Worth it just because of the title.
It's just a great record to play really loud. They just jam and
Yeah, they're good. They're like a garage. They're like in the vein of like King Gizzard and that family.
Okay.
Yeah,
You listen
like
to King Gizzard and the Wizard.
I'm so out of the loop nowadays.
You are. How old is
I am too.
I've been going back to some old Amy Grant.
Amy Grant.
Amy Grant.
Twilight
Heart in
Paris,
Motion, dude?
actually.
Gloria Stefan.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I've been revisiting a lot of Beach House lately.
Beach House.
Okay.
And Krungbin's been pretty good one lately
Who?
as well. Krungbin?
Oh, yeah. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Krongbin.
Probably
I
incorrectly
have no idea
pronounced.
how to say that.
Krungbin.
They're great.
Yes.
Krongbin.
Wow, I'm like interviewing my
Or the
own
Door
band.
Band.
That's okay.
The Door
Oh, really?
The Door Band.
I'm interviewing
Moroccan
I
funk.
just met
We
these
need to
guys.
do a channel.
How about you? Who you got? What
So-
are you listening to now? Which
the earliest back I can remember, I remember listening to Carter Beauford, and this was when I was super
Yes.
young. Play the drums for Dave Matthews,
Yeah.
and
Playing that hi-hat like you've never
man,
heard
he
before.
just is a beast of a drummer. And I
plays
remember
backwards.
listening to him
and laughing.
and
He's
watching his drum set.
smiling.
And my first drum set
plays
that
two
I
and
bought,
He's
tried to
left-handed.
set up, the little toms and do it all the
say
way he
that.
did.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess I could say Dave Matthews Band.
I can
and
say
then
that too, actually.
my group that I'm listening
Now that
to
I think
lately,
about it.
you have to understand that most of my music is like kids' music, like Frozen 2 soundtrack.
Well,
Oh, he just had a
I have
baby.
a 1-year-old, so.
Well, his wife.
But
wife
this
had it.
band, the past few days, I've kind of been reintroduced to this band called Half Moon Run that is just jamming my world right now.
this is Lucas for Sheriff. Let's see him right now on Universal Language Live.
Another day eclipsed to the taste of wine. Another song on my lips to pass the time. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. I can't see freedom through the smoke and the debris, but I never lost the freedom to be me. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. Spend my cold nights warming by a fire. I'm smoking like a freight train. Oh, but when I get off track, I know there's always a road back to safety. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Thanks. Can I turn this snare off? It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, turn it off, man.
Turn it off. I don't know
Turn that.
how do I do it?
Don't touch the snare.
Can you turn
Let's
it
get
off,
Wesley
boys?
Hart on the set. Go Wesley. Go Wesley.
Figured while I got your attention, I'll sing you this song. Did it go off? What did I do now? I don't know. Never mind. I don't know why.
No worries, man. Keep at it. Just don't tell us an intimate story about your grandpa dying while the delay's on. We're good.
When I was a child, I worked the land in the sun. I was dreaming of a life without pain. My parents were fair, doing the best that they could. Looking back, I had no right to complain. But then the wind blew over the mountain. That wind cold that froze up the ground. When Mama died, she died upon the mountain. She was buried in her wedding gown. I grew straight and tall before the toll broke my back. While my daddy, he did more than his share. When he closed his eyes, oh, the very last time, We pretend to moan, crying life just wasn't fair. And the storm raged east of the mountain. I knew I just couldn't stay. So I left my home upon the mountain for adventuring far, far away. Now a wastrel, I was drawn to the city, where I found a girl that I adored. She wanted life in the country. Before long, my fear of home, it was cured. So we fled the lights of the city for a life living wild on the land. In the pines, we nurtured our love, dear. I built a home by grace would stand. We had 3 good years and a child that we loved, a boy with eyes as clear as the sky. The honey was sweet, the sheep safe in the fields. And the corn, it grew as good as the rye. When a cold blew into that valley, howling, you've got a debt to pay. Then death stole over the mountain and snatched my poor baby away. My wife, she stayed as long as she could. She was drifting away. I begged her to stay, but her grief was too great. An aching heart, I said I understood. And the pain pressed down like a mountain. Oh Lord, how much could it weigh? God has cursed this forsaken mountain. So alone here I am gonna stay. I toiled on the land, working each passing day. My body, my hair grew thin. The frost sank deep in the vine, and disease took its toll. A well ran dry, I knew I'd never win. My friend Death, he climbed over the mountain. He was comforting me with his embrace, while I stood on top of the mountain, sunlight shining bright. Oh, it's shining bright on my face. Thanks. That one's called The Mountain. Do one more for you. Thanks everybody for listening. I'm not really paying attention over there. I'm just trying to focus on singing. I'll do one more, then have some more interview for you. The song is called Muddy Footprints. He was young, but his heart was old. At 23, he fell nearly dead. He plucked his strings and he wrote a song, sing away from his heavy head. He said, don't let my days to be muddy footprints on the road to a lonesome death. Sing aloud every thought in my head until I don't have no thoughts left. For many years he traveled down the road. He was preaching hard times with a smile. He sang the gospel of the downtrodden man to smiling faces, masking denial. And he said, don't want my days to be muddy footprints on the road to a lonesome death. Sing aloud every thought in my head until I don't have no thoughts left. He was old and his days were done. My father told me with his last breath, he said, don't let your days be just muddy footprints on the road to your lonesome death. Sing aloud every thought in your head until you don't have no thoughts left. Don't let my days be just muddy footprints on the road to a lonesome death. Sing aloud every thought in my head till I don't have no thoughts left, until I don't have any thoughts left. Ooh, oh, oh.
Real quick, what's your favorite Disney song?
Mine?
Yep. Or whoever's got it first.
Bare Necessities.
Oh, good choice.
Nice.
Good one.
Or the Roger Miller.
Mine's probably Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
No, I Want to Be Like You, for sure. Want to Be Like You. By King Louie. Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
Somewhere
Okay.
Out There, American Tail.
Okay.
That was a good one. Is that even Disney?
That's
I don't
really
know.
sad.
It is a sad one. That's why
It's
it
a
like
sad song.
stuck with me, I think.
Sad little boy in Germany.
It's
All right. We don't have one from you.
Boy.
Oh, I don't know. Probably like Aristocats or something
what song
like
is there?
that.
Some good jams in there.
Who knows
I'm
that
just-
song?
I'm
That's just your favorite Disney
Or like
movie.
It's your favorite
101.
one?
No, it's not.
Okay.
By far.
I've never heard anyone say that.
But
That
I think
Aristocats is your
Sleeping
favorite.
Beauty is one of my favorites. It's
Okay.
just a
There you go.
classic. I think it was the first one they did too.
Cool.
Disney
Have you ever heard anybody
animated
say that's their favorite Disney movie?
classic tale.
Aristocats? Never.
I don't ask the
Not
question
one
very
time.
I was
often.
gonna say how often.
101 Dalmatians.
Doesn't exactly get brought up.
Had
That one,
that guy on the piano.
puppies. When the puppies are sending the message across the countryside.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So good.
How did they do that? How did they get him to do that?
So how do we get them?
Crazy.
Shut up, dude.
All right.
Some serious training on them dogs.
What else you got, man?
All right. Well, this is. You know, I came in thinking I was just going to interview Lucas, and now it's just
So I'm
whole
getting
different
I'm getting
energy.
Maybe
It's
we
all-
should all be quiet.
It's all right, y'all. It's clearly
Ask
good,
away.
good interview, good energy.
Sorry.
We'll go goofy. This seems we're on a goofy trail. So we're gonna play a game here. We've done this before.
Another good Disney film.
Look, Lucas for Sheriff is gonna come up. Is responsible for coming up with a day of a concert festival. You can pick any two people to play a show at this concert. We're gonna go. It's kind of like a fantasy football here. We're gonna start out here. You each pick.
You guys all go first.
And then, or do you want to? We can start here and
I'll
wrap
start.
around. We'll go snake draft.
Okay.
Okay. So
Picking two
Lucas
artists?
for Sheriff.
Because if I start talking, I'll just not stop talking.
Two groups can play at this event, and I'm
Okay.
supposed to say
So
which two.
so there's 5 of you. 10 people, 10 bands, groups, people
We each
from
get 2.
any. You can get in the DeLorean, go in the Bill and Ted
No repeat.
time machine. Can't repeat.
Okay.
They're gonna play a show, so you got to think about who's playing this, who's gonna put on a good show. 10 bands. We've got to say maybe
Unlimited
half
budget.
Come on, we got a time machine. Unlimited.
Yeah,
Play the style.
Unlimited budget. You have a
Whatever.
time machine.
Whoever you want.
We can afford it.
We can afford anybody at any point in their history. If you want to say, you already mentioned John Prine
Maybe. I don't
or
know if
Ryan
I- I don't know
Adams.
if I
Like,
would-
hey, I want
I don't know.
23-year-old Ryan Adams,
Yeah,
or
I don't
you.
know if I would do that.
But you can. You don't have to pick Ryan Adams.
Or John Prine.
They
start
can.
with
They can
this-
be alive or
It's
dead.
tough, man.
It's a tough
Yeah.
one.
Anytime.
It's tough. Is it a benefit concert?
For
Who's the target market?
It's for
You.
Lucas for Sheriff's fan base. You know what?
Small
No,
market,
not in
man.
this.
I would say from
It's for it's you're gonna
perspective, I would say
you're gonna put this on for, let's say, just for ACL
we're
South
getting
by.
Wilco has to be there.
Okay, well, let's who's starting and who's finishing. Are we
Oh, yeah,
starting
you're
here?
starting.
Okay, here we go.
Somebody else can pick that. It's fine if you wanted to.
So it's your own personal thing. You're gonna invite your friends, your family. Everyone's gonna come out. If you pick, Beethoven, that's gonna draw a crowd. Okay?
I was gonna say, I got to pick one of the classics, and I actually really do love Beethoven.
I didn't
but-
just put that in your
Really?
head, right?
The
Really?
the
Come on,
Philharmonic
man.
the
What about
Philharmonic
Mozart?
Symphony Orchestra
Man,
would
yeah.
be playing his
That's your
pieces, and he would be conducting it. That's my number one.
number one. I mean,
That's kind of 2 acts, man.
And then, personally,
Well, let's do it.
That's not,
We're gonna wrap around.
personally,
We're-
my second
How
to
many
them
piece
would be
orchestra?
the rock band Muse,
Okay.
because
Are
they
you
put
picking
on
them?
a show like no other rock
Them
band
as,
I've
are
ever
they going
seen.
to play for
But
us?
look,
It'll be
this
like
is a draft.
Metallica,
We're coming
We're doing
around.
one
It's
at
gonna
a
go
time?
Lucas, and then it's gonna
Oh,
come
okay.
back.
Second.
Okay.
So hold that.
Beethoven, sorry.
So
I'll-
Beethoven,
I would probably go with the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
You get two, right?
Maybe Pet
Well, we're
Sounds
going around.
era.
We're,
Just
we're
one.
following- We're coming around.
Okay,
Little snake
I got
draft.
you. I
It's a
feel
little,
you. I
little
don't know.
draft
I didn't know
picks.
what that meant.
I'm sorry. That's
Let's see.
I'm in fantasy football.
Just because it would
No.
be really nice to hear them, I'd probably get Sunny Day Real Estate there.
Oh, okay.
Deep cut.
That would make me happy.
It's good, man.
I think that'd make
How it
anyone
feels-
happy.
And have them play how it feels to be something on.
Okay.
Is it cliche to say the Beatles?
Of
Nope.
course not.
What
Like all of
what
them.
what era? I mean, of the Beatles would you?
White Album Beatles?
White Album
Probably.
Beatles.
The satanic ones.
Whoa! Well, I gotta change my answer then, man. It's
That was the
the
White
ones
Album.
that
family
they
television.
inspired Charlie Manson, that album. No, it's fucking, that album's awesome. It's my favorite.
That's my
Rubber
favorite.
Soul.
That is my favorite Beatles.
my favorite
album,
one,
is
dude.
the White Album.
It's a good
That one or Abbey Road?
I would go.
Abbey Road's special because it's the first one I bought. First one I ever heard.
That's a great one.
What you got, Lucas?
Oh, this is my first? I would say Wilco.
Wilco. So the way a snake draft goes, you pick again, then we wrap around
All right.
end here.
And I would put Credence. Because have you ever watched footage of them?
Yes, they're awesome. Love it.
And they don't, and it's so sad to me. They get left out of a lot of lists for some reason.
I'm glad you put them on this list.
I don't get it.
Yes.
Because, like, you put, like, you know, people, like, whenever you hear, like, I'm listening to podcasts or something, whatever, they'll be talking about who their best American bands of all time, and they don't get brought up enough. And they have how many songs that every American knows?
It's true.
Quite a few.
Almost all of them.
A lot of them.
And they did
you are right.
And they did it all in 4 years.
Is that how long they were together? I didn't realize that. That's insane. That's okay.
They were on it. They were, talk about being in the fucking zone, or being What is it? What is it called? When you're
in the zone.
Flow state.
The flow state.
For 4 years straight. That would be exhausting.
Maybe he's bipolar and he's just.
I think it's just focused.
I think Queen.
Yes.
Has got to be there. Right.
Okay. Queen.
Yeah.
That I agree. This is a good
Brian
list.
May.
To hear him sing, that'll be nice.
Who's the band that did all the music in the Rocky Horror Picture Show? What's that band?
Also Queen.
No, but it's
Is this
close.
your pick?
I don't know who.
I don't know. It was just
you gotta be able to name them.
They
What would
sounded
you pick?
great. They're like
Come
a
on,
great.
what would you pick, Jonathan?
First was Sunny
You're not
Day.
gonna say Radiohead?
Radiohead would probably have to be there if they just toned it down on the
They
Britishness.
play the old stuff.
You can pick which era.
No, they play. They gotta play.
I'd say Kid
They
A
gotta play Kid
era.
A, dude. That's what
Kid
I
A
was-
era.
Yeah,
Kid
me
A,
too.
Amnesiac era.
That's the first. Kid A was the first Radiohead album I bought too.
Me too.
Okay.
And I did not understand what it was.
It made an imprint.
I think I'm gonna go with Portishead.
Ooh.
Because it'd be sweet to have another live show of theirs.
With the whole full symphony.
I didn't know this about you. That's a good pick, dude.
Be so
That
You
is
said
not-
that's one of the best concerts you've been to?
No, I was not there.
Oh.
But they only have one.
I'm sorry.
No, they have lots of albums, but not very many.
They
live
don't have a lot of
performances.
albums. They only have 3.
Yeah, but they don't really do live shows.
Yeah, they only
So
have
this would
3
force
albums,
them, by contract of this festival that we're throwing,
15
to
like
play another live
Puppies,
show.
I think.
Did you like the last one?
I like them all.
What is it album? Because they did the 2 in the late 90s, Dummy, and I think it's just self-titled.
I don't
And they
really
put
pay
out
attention
another
to the
one
titles.
like 5 years ago.
I think I would have Radiohead come back on and do the OK Computer.
No, you can't.
Era.
Okay, here we go. So this is your list. Now y'all got to think about this and come up with who's opening the show and who's closing the show. It was a solid day of a concert.
I thought we were on a time limit.
All you got to do is
No,
come
go
up.
for it.
All you got to do is come
Do
up
it.
with
Read
the
it out.
opener and who's closing. We got Beethoven,
Opening.
Beach Boys, Sunny Day Real Estate, the White Album era Beatles, Wilco, CCR, Queen, Kid A era Radiohead, Portishead, and Muse.
I'd say Wilco first.
Wilco first. Does everyone agree? We got that?
I was gonna
This
say
would be like
CCR
like a fucking badass
Queen.
show right out of
Would
the
be a good
gate.
start.
They're so. Have you ever seen them? Have you listened to
I
them?
have not. I've listened to them. I haven't seen them.
Dude, they're.
All right, I'd see that show.
Okay,
Fine.
who's
Yeah.
closing?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Queen.
for sure.
Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't not.
I think that was a leading question. What are you doing?
It's if you don't pick.
You circled the answer.
It would be bad if we didn't pick Queen to close.
Yeah, for sure.
Now back to the music with Lucas for Sheriff.
Running through each day as if it all is just a dream. With no trust in my vision, I know nothing's as it seems. But it's still a sense of sense let the colors come to me.
Hey, let's say some more. Some blazed as they burned towards the ground. It was blinding me as I rode into town. The dusty road made my throat dry. Oh, I knew salvation was nearby. The saloon was dark, a lantern glowed, and what I saw next made my heart slow. A bronze beauty with eyes black as the night. Oh, a glance, it was love at first sight. With the flash of her gaze, aimed straight for my heart, I could not escape that poisonous dart. Till I had her hand, would not rest. I was a goner, her knife pierced my chest. Up from the darkness, my love came a look of distress. Oh, what you looking at? Came a gruff draw. I knew there'd be blood, or at least a brawl. We struggled and clawed, and we bit and we punched. I thought I had it when his jaw was crushed. With a flash of his blade, aimed straight for my heart, could not escape that willing dart. This was a wound I would not best. I was a goner, his knife pierced my chest. Somewhere in the darkness, patrol crew by my side, my love, she soon appeared. The deathbed hung heavy in the air. Oh, my vision blurred, feared the worst. Vision of glory made me curse. Oh, my vision blurred, feared the worst. Vision of glory made me curse. Oh, my beautiful love, all dressed in white, she danced with our children. Oh, what a sight. With their joy like a blade, aim straight for my heart. Of them already right from the start. The wife and children, I truly blessed that I was a garden with a knife in my chest. The wife and children, I truly blessed that I was a garden. Oh, with a knife, oh, a knife in my chest.
I'm sorry, that got so loud. I should not have been that loud. Sorry, sound guys.
Tune on this. Thank y'all for listening out there. My name is Lucas. We are Lucas for Sheriff. And
Hey, Joel.
so good to be here.
That's my cousin from Florida. Oh, that's me. Shit, sorry.
He's warbling.
Sorry. Edit that out.
They're fined $500 every time there's a cuss word and they charge us.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well-
I didn't sign a damn thing.
Wait. My wife's trying to get this shirt from me. It's my favorite shirt. What's left of it? You can't have it.
It's a great shirt.
It's a great shirt. What's left of it?
I slipped on her shoe. It was a perfect size 7. The There's no smoking in the store, ma'am. She crossed her legs and then we made some small talk. That's where it should have stopped. She gave me her number. I put it in my pocket. My hand slipped up her skirt. Oh, and everything slipped my mind. In that little roadhouse on Highway 29, there was a small town bank. It was a mess. Well, I had a gun. Oh, you know the rest. There was money on the floor. Her shirt was soaked in blood. She was crying. Her and me, we headed south on Highway 29. In a desert motel, the air was hot and it was clean. Slept the sleep of the dead. Oh, oh, I didn't dream. I woke in the morning, washed my face in the sink. We drove into the Sierra Madres, across the borderline. The winter sun shot through the black tree. Told myself I saw something in her, but as we drove I knew it was something in me. Something had been coming for a long, long time. Oh, something that was here with me now on Highway 29. Road was covered in broken glass and gasoline. She wasn't saying nothing. It was just a dream. The wind shot silent through the windshield. All I could see was snow and sky and pine. Closed my eyes and I was running. Oh, first I was running, then I was flying.
All right. Thanks. We want to try that one? Try what? Go on. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's lit. All right. Still try.
Oh yeah, shout out to Keeper Saul. Great vodka. Oh, hey mom.
I got a tank full of gas and a rifle full of shells. I'm gonna shoot my banker down. He'll kick and scream as I ride away. Oh, but I'll leave town a richer man today. So give my love to Pollyanna and tell her that I love her till the end. There's money headed above the stove that will last her till I get home. Oh, and when I get home, I won't be such a terrible man. In the land flows life for everyone I know, but they kill it to watch their wallets grow. For this land I've worked, for this land I've bled. Oh, but they don't give a cuss about a working man. So give my love to Pollyanna and tell her that I love her till the end. There's money head above the stove that will last her till I get home. Oh, and when I get home, I won't be such a terrible man. Sorry, fellas. Well, there's miles and miles of cars, yeah, they're pointed toward the west. They are headed down Route 66. We heard whispers of work and of our dreams going true. Honey, that's what I want to give to you. So give my love to Pollyanna and tell her that I love her till the end. There's money headed above the stove that will last her till I get home. Oh, and when I get home, I won't be such a terrible man.
We made it through it. We're gonna play one more and have another interview, a little short interview time, right? No, let's do time to move on. Yeah. We'll come back after the break.
It'll be great.
This one was written by my friend Tom.
Time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. 'Cause under my feet, babe, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. Oh, it's time to get going. Broken skyline, I'm moving through the airport. She's an honest reflection, a conscientious objection. Now she's her own protection. Oh, broken skyline, which way to love land? Which way to something better? Which way to forgiveness? Which way do I turn? It's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. 'Cause under my feet, baby, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. Oh, it's time to get going. Sometime later, getting the words wrong, wasting the meaning, losing the rhyme. Nauseous adrenaline, like I'm breaking up a dog fight, like a deer in the headlights, frozen in real time, and I'm losing my mind. Time to move on, time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. It's under my feet, babe, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. Time to get going.
All right. Thank y'all. We got one more for you.
What is the best concert you've ever seen? Let's start with Lucas and come around.
Wow.
For me, I'll say two real fast. Saw Sigaros.
Okay.
That was amazing. It was on their Parentheses tour, if you're familiar with their music, are you?
A little bit.
Their Parentheses album, where it's like their second album, but they didn't. But anyway, we saw them at the Granada, and it was unbelievable.
Cool.
And then Flaming Lips.
Nice.
Close between those two.
Best concert you've ever seen?
I saw a band called Black Joe Lewis at the Continental Club in Austin. Just so much energy. They played at Stanley's this last year as well. Just spectacular, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Nice. Who you got?
I've seen a lot of shows. I think one that sticks in my recent memory that made a big impression was White Denim.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stanley's?
Yeah.
Stanley's, yeah.
That was great.
And we saw them in Dallas too. It was just, the energy at that show was just really, really good.
Jonathan has played in the Hollywood Bowl. When was that?
When I was with my first band.
Who's that?
Isley. I used to be in a band called Isley in the early mid 2000s, about 15, 20 years ago.
I feel like I've heard of you.
So he's the least wet behind the ears, is what he's saying. You got some.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
You've been around too. He was in Wes played in Ivory
We should have
Line.
picked Ivory Line to play the show.
Best concert you've ever seen?
I think I'm gonna say Sunny Day on their reunion tour.
Okay.
You saw that?
Yeah,
You've been to this show. That's awesome.
part of it.
Muse at the Nokia Theater in Grand Prairie, Texas. And it's like super digital.
I think I was at that one.
I was there.
Stereo.
Yeah.
Just, I cried.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Big show.
Yeah, when the first time I saw Wilco, I cried the first song as soon as it came out. As soon as it came out and the crowd started cheering, I was like, and then they played. I had made a bet with myself what song they were going to start with, and they started with it. I was like, oh shit, I lost my shit.
What was the bet?
Yeah.
There was no
$5.
bet. I just made the bet with myself. I was like, I bet they're going to start with this. I was hoping they would start with Airline Train, and they did.
How many shows has this 5 group of people? How many shows have y'all played? Because it seems like y'all have been together pretty recently.
As this group,
this iteration.
Third.
No.
Fourth?
Zero.
As this iteration, never.
This iteration. This will be the first show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Us too.
We're just
so we're all excited.
We're just 5 friends that like to hang out with each other and also play music together, and that's how this kind of developed.
Dude, that's awesome. What's your next show you're gonna play?
That's
a 5-piece.
Well, I'm not sure if Tim can make it Saturday.
I'll try it.
He's gonna try and make it, but at the Foundry Saturday they're doing the garden party at the Foundry.
Garden party at the Foundry.
Yeah, we're
got my
playing-
ticket.
And we're playing at 7, I believe.
At 7, Lucas for
Towards the
Sheriff.
end.
Now back to our scheduled programming.
The storm was located about 30 miles northwest of Tyler.
Tennis ball size hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts.
If you are in or near the path of this storm, take cover now.
Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur.
All right, this is our last one, guys. Thank you all. Thank you, Philip, for having us out. If you like it, we're playing on Saturday at the Foundry. They're doing the garden party. It'd be nice to see if y'all came out there. You can buy tickets at the Foundry. I'm sure on the internet somewhere. Lots of great bands. It's, you know, all the top bands from the area. So
Those gorgeous Jetson dudes, though, I don't know about them.
they're terrible.
They're sneaky.
The worst. Real jerks, too.
I won't be staying for that.
Anyway, our last one's called Barman.
Ladies flirting, they dance in the sun. When they're left alone, when the music's gone, regulars, they don't pay for the liquor. They just drink, they swear and they bicker. But the travelers worse, they just ride away after a blood-soaked killing display. Oh, so son, don't be a barman like me. It's better to live a life that's wild and free. But if it's dead that you wanna see, come on and be a barman like me. Like you gotta get out the this bar with a few coins I saved up in a mason jar. I dream about I've been betrayed, about dancing wild and free in the driving rain, about the sun on my back, oh, the stars in the sky. Better than hiding behind this bar every night. Oh, so son, don't be a barman like me. It's better to live a life that's wild and free. But if it's dead that you wanna see, come and be a barman like me. Got a knife in my right boot. In the other I got a gets more cheers than the rest. It's the barman who's the best. So come on and be a barman like me. Sign up for a life that's wild and free, because it's lively, it's fun, you will see. Come on and be a barman like me. Gonna be a barman like me. It's better to live a life that's wild and free.
Can I sing one more? Can I say goodbye with a song? It'll be just me.
We just sit here.
You can
Go down?
Go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna play one more to say goodbye. You guys are on. You guys are off the clock. Just playing a John Prine song. I have to close out all. I mean, I have to say goodbye with this song. I'm a big John Prine fan, and obviously, it's sad he passed recently, but he was still playing a lot towards the end of his life, and I just caught a picture of his set list, one of his set lists, and he still played this song last. He still closed all of his shows with this song. So I figured I'll carry that torch.
Had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown, life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha, and Joey is somewhere on the road. They lost Davy in the Korean War, we still don't know what for. It doesn't matter anymore. Know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day, and old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She just sits and stares at the back door screen. And the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream. Oh, that we both had seen. One day I'll call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. And old people just go lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, you spot some hollow ancient eyes, don't just walk by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there, hello.